Alrighty guys, and welcome back in. Today we're going to be spawning in as a gamer survivor. Now I'm going to currently tell you guys I am in a pre-made with 3 survivors including myself, therefore there will be 1 solo queue gamer. Now straight away I'm going to be running through the center of the board. I'm going to be paying attention to information provided on the left hand side as well as the right hand side. I can't see any killer. Notice how though I did have come through the middle and I haven't heard a heartbeat. This means I'm leaning towards a stealth based killer or somebody with a smaller heartbeat. Alright, so now we're hearing the heartbeat ramp up a little bit. That is okay. We're going to keep pulling in this direction. I don't see anything. I don't want to work on the corner generator. I'd rather work on one of these. Ideally the one in the center. Watching how this guy's reacted might give us the information I need. We're going to be versing a 32-meter terror radius killer, which is going to be Legion. Now, Legion can be a decent killer in the right hands, but he is by far one of the weakest killers in the game just because of his base kit. If we're going to talk about Legion, he's a 115% killer, and he can use his Feral Frenzy. And when he uses his Feral Frenzy, it's going to allow him to hit a survivor and apply the effect of borrowed time on them, which is going to require, it's called Deep Wound, but it's going to require them time to mend. Now, you'll be able to tell when he activates his ability, he'll lift his knife up like this, and he's going to be able to run very fast for a period of time, and he's not going to get a penalty from going through windows. He will also have an absurd lunge, but he cannot see scratch marks while his ability is activated, and because of that, you can hide from him really easily, so just use that against him as well. If he is to hit a survivor, it'll reset his ability and allow him to continue using it, while he can teleport as well. He can't actually teleport. That was just bad connection. I don't know why he lunged, I was miles away from that. And we're going to take the vault this time. Let's see what he decides to do. He's going to be coming this way. I'm going to go through this window here. And then we're going to just try and take him away for a little bit of a loop and see what he decides to do. He's used his ability. Remember, I can hide from him if I get in the right area. He cannot see scratch marks during it. Looks like he doesn't care. I'm going to have to try this. He missed, and because he missed, it means it automatically cancels his ability. He lunged a little bit early on it, and it looks like he's going to be walking into the sunset away from us. You've got to keep in mind time management. He spent more than 15 seconds over here, and he has not got any form of objective out of the way to benefit him. No pallets. Example, he's lost 2 generators, which are going to benefit us, but they are on the one side of the map. Therefore, we will be leaning towards a 3-gen strat on the side of the board right now, which is going to be very bad. I really need to complete 1 or 2 of the generators over here, or it can really hurt both myself and my team for the late game. Now, already take into account, if you look at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, where that player has been hit, you can see a bar that needs to be mended. That is Legion hitting him with his special ability, and that will activate and reset the ability. When the ability resets, it allows him to see other people's heartbeats, as long as they're within heartbeat to the killer, and that way he can track other people and run towards them as well. So, he can make it work, he can chain together hits, but remember, he can't check scratch marks. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run into it. I'm going to turn... Oh, I stuffed that up because my teammate got off the generator. If he chooses to cancel his ability... Now, unfortunately, he missed, which is going to force him to mend. If he chooses to cancel his ability, he can't attack for 4 seconds or vault windows, and he suffers a massive movement speed penalty. He looks at his hands and he looks down. Therefore, you have a massive window to get away from him too, so you shouldn't be too intimidated. If you have noticed a little bit, Legion feels a tiny bit laggy as well. When he's missing, he's not canceling his ability straight away, and he is overshooting some places. I'm going to dead hard nice and early then, because I know my teammate will get in the way for the body block. He's lunging really early, I'm afraid. It's going to put him in a sticky spot. He tried to jump in the locker, but Legion can grab him out of the locker. I don't know why Legion didn't go for the locker grab. All he has to do is just... I don't understand why Legion didn't just grab him out. All Legion had to do was press spacebar and he could have pulled the person out of the locker. The person jumping in the locker was trying to get in the locker so Legion would lunge, miss, and then be locked in animation looking at his hands for 4 seconds. That's what he was trying to do. When he failed the first time, he should have attempted it the second time, and Legion should have just walked up and punished him by grabbing him out. Unfortunately, Legion did not do that, therefore he's going to be suffering a penalty. Keeping in mind that this killer is not split pressuring enough, and he's letting too many people work on too many different things, and it's hurting him a lot. He's lost 4 generators. He's got 1 hit, which was on me. He got another hit on somebody else with his special ability. I have a generator in the open over here to the right. I'm not interested in really working on this. I don't have Iron Will. Even though you can't hear any sound, that is a sound bug. The killer can still hear me crying. However, when I complete a generator, I will heal from adrenaline, but you would be able to hear me crying after completing a generator that wouldn't heal me. Therefore, if this was the second generator left, and I completed it, then you'd be able to hear me crying. But because of adrenaline, it is going to heal me up to full health, so you won't hear any crying at all. It's been a really small and smooth game. Unfortunately, Legion did play a little bit interesting, overcommitted to his chases, put himself in a little bit of an awkward situation. Do keep in mind, I am in a 3-man pre-made, and there is 1 solo queue. However, it's not over for him. He may have Noed. Let's see what he decides to do. We can hear him breathing really heavy when he's running behind us, but remember, he can't see scratch marks when he activates his ability, so I don't need to worry about hiding too much. I need to worry a little bit about NOED, which stands for No One Escapes Death, which will allow him to hit me once with an M1, which is his left mouse button, and put me straight into dying state. So I will be running straight towards that Kate, depending on how she reacts. If she runs to the right, I run wide and to the right. If she ends up sitting there, I'll be able to see him coming here, and then I can take the window. See how she reacted? I tried to greed for it a little. He activated his ability, which hurts. Now we know he doesn't have NOED as well. He missed, and now you're going to see that massive penalty. Okay, that was just a normal attack. What you're seeing now is an actual bugged animation, because when he's hitting a survivor, look at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. That shows you he didn't actually activate his ability. When he activates his ability, the borrowed time effect will be there. So this is actually a visual bug, because his ability should have expired by now. How does this visual bug occur? Generally, if the killer is to get pallet stunned while he activates his ability. There we go. So if he actually activates his ability now, we're going to be able to see. So we're going to do a cheeky dead hard on an angle hit. Ooh, I didn't mean to leave. I was going to give him an extra hit. But you can see he's still locked in animation because of that visual bug. Anyways, guys, all bugs aside, hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative Dead by Daylight content like this. Sometimes we do a lot of looping, sometimes we do a lot of gens, sometimes we play a little bit of killer as well. Anyways, guys, if you think you know everything about DBD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you pop into the live streams where I stream DBD 5 days a week at Twitch. This is going to be a rank 1 or a rank 2 game in this case because I did not pit, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you in the next video.